Why does the pursuit of happiness often leave us feeling more empty? Let that sink in. We're sold 1,000 formulas for joy, but what if they're all pointing the wrong way? For anyone who has ever sighed and asked, why am I still unhappy? Without a biased point of view, you can consider if this video is really a foundation for a life of genuine peace, even in your darkest night. You see, have you ever had that moment? That quiet sigh at the end of a long day, when the house is finally still and you're left with just your thoughts and you whisper to yourself, why? I have good things in my life, so why am I still unhappy? Maybe you thought the next promotion, the new relationship, the perfect home, the next vacation would finally be the thing to fill that space, that quiet ache. And for a moment, it did. But then the feeling faded, and the world went back to gray. What if I told you that your unhappiness isn't a malfunction? It's not a sign that you're failing at life. We are told, follow your heart and you'll find happiness. But what if your heart, like mine, can be deceived? What if it leads you in circles? We are told, accumulate more and you'll be secure. But have you ever noticed the new car loses its shine? The new phone becomes obsolete? It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. A man who had everything conducts the ultimate experiment on human happiness. And his conclusion is jarring. He looks at pleasure, wisdom, work, and wealth, and he calls it all a breath, a vapor, chasing after the wind. Let that sink in. The man who had it all said it was like trying to grab a handful of wind, exhausting, and ultimately empty. So is the answer just to give up? To resign ourselves to a life of quiet sadness? Is life just a random cycle of joy and sorrow, good and evil, and we just have to endure it? No. 1,000 times. No. Solomon's bleakness has a purpose. It's meant to destroy our faulty foundations so we can build on one that cannot be shaken. The end of the search for happiness is the beginning of worship. But what does that feel like? It feels like what Jesus described. Jesus looked at the crowds, people weighed down by worry, by the pursuit of what to eat and what to wear, and he spoke directly to that anxiety in your chest right now. He said, therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life. Look at the birds of the air. They neither sow nor reap nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they? He wasn't saying your problems aren't real. He was asking, are all these things that make you sad, are they worth the cost of your peace? The happiness he offers isn't a life without storms. It's a profound, unshakable calm within the storm. It's a joy that can exist alongside sorrow. It's being weak in the body, yet strong in the spirit. This is the secret. You don't let your environment change your mood. From a place of being rooted, filled, and held by God, you take over. You carry the light into the darkness. So I want you to ask yourself these questions. Be honest. There's no one here but you and the truth. What is the wind you've been chasing, believing it would finally make you happy? What worry feels so heavy on you right now that it's stealing your joy? When you think about God, do you see a stern judge or a loving Father who knows you need rest and peace and a foundation that cannot be shaken? The theory that happiness is found out there is a lie. The truth is, it can only be built on a foundation that is in here in your spirit, connected to the source of all joy. The world offers you chaos. Jesus offers you an anchor for your soul. You can walk out of the gray and into a life where joy is not dependent on your circumstances, but is a fruit of your connection to the one who made you. If this resonated with you, if you felt that sigh in your soul, then I want you to do two things. First, talk to God right now. Just be honest. God, I'm tired of chasing the wind. The things I thought would make me happy have left me empty. I want the peace and the joy that Jesus promised. Anchor my soul in you. Second, I'd be honored if you'd share your story in the comments below. What did you get from this? What wind have you been chasing? Let's be a community of people pointing each other back to the true source of light. And if you're ready to build your life on this foundation, hit that subscribe button, because we're going to keep going, digging deeper into the truths that set us free. Remember, you are loved, you are valued, and true, lasting joy is not just a possibility, it is your inheritance.